it is. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a little bit different from the other videos that I've done so far on my channel. It's going to be a story time, my LSAT story time. Now, this day was definitely a day to remember. So yeah, let me just get right into it. So I took my exam on February 10th, 2018, Saturday. So the night before, I was having, no, not the night before, but a couple nights before, I was having insomnia. I was going to bed at 5 o'clock, getting up super tired and everything. So I was just like, I cannot have this happen to me on the exam. So the night before, the day before, when I went to work Friday, I got home and I made sure I did everything in my powers to get myself tired. I ran errands, I got my nails done, I did everything. So I was supposed to go that day to go see where my testing center was, but it didn't happen. I kind of ran out of time. I ate Chinese food the whole night to try to get me exhausted so I would get up on time to make my test the next day. So my test is at 8:30. When I put my information in my GPS, my testing center was 25 minutes from my house. So I told myself the latest I'm going to leave the house is 7:30. That's an hour from my exam, okay? The latest. So I went to bed about 8:30 on Friday night. Yeah, 8:30. Who goes to bed at 8:30? I did. Your girl. Anywho, I get up the next morning about 3:30 in the morning. I'm just like, oh, yeah, no, need to go back to sleep. I get back up at 6:30 in the morning and I'm like, I was hesitant of going back to sleep. So I said, you know what? Get up and just get ready then. I go downstairs. I got ready. I'm super early at this point. Got my little baggie with all my things. Double checked all the items in my bag. Had my pencils checked, highlighter, eraser, you know, my little snack. Had my ID. I bought my passport just in case. Like, I was ready to go. Head downstairs. And when I get downstairs, I remembered I don't have anything here to make breakfast. Thank the Lord my mom lives close by. So I call my mom up. I'm like, hey mom, can I come over and make some breakfast really quick? And I'm gone. And she was just like, yeah, no problem. I go over there, I make my breakfast, and I just took my breakfast with me in the car. So this is about 7:15 when I am finally on the road. So I get on the road, my GPS is like, I should get there in 15 minutes. I'm like, what? So now I'm just like a whole hour early by the time I should be arriving, according to my GPS. This is amazing. My day is going to go great. I'm in great spirits. I turn on my gospel music. I'm loving it. I'm feeling it. I'm cruising down the street. And then I came upon my first turn, a right turn. When I go to make that right turn, road closed. Road what? Road closed. Okay, so from that I am just like, it's cool, I have time, I'm gonna get everything together, let's go. My mom calls me, I'm on the phone with her, and you know, she's just like, you got this, no problem, you came out early, so you're good to go, you're set, you're ready. So I turn to the right and I noticed, okay, sorry about that. So I turned to the right and I noticed, you know, the road is blocked. So I'm like, okay, no pressure, we're chilled, you know, little detour. We're gonna be a whole hour early. There's nothing to worry about, right? Right. So I'm cruising still, you know, the GPS tells me to make another turn down the street. Granted, this time I'm on the phone with my mom, I missed my turn. So now we're pushed out to about 7:45 arrival. Before, when I just got on the road, it told me that I was going to get there at like 7:32 or something like that. So I'm like, nothing major, you know, still a whole lot of time. We're good. So I'm there and I'm cruising, you know, driving. My mom is like, oh, you can take such and such road to get there. I'm terrible with directions, okay? You cannot direct me anywhere and I'm gonna find it without my GPS. So that went, you know? So I make the U-turn to follow the GPS where I'm going. I'm like, I just missed that turn. I know exactly where I need to turn. No problem, no biggie. I got this. I get onto that ramp now, and it tells me that I have to, basically it's not like a direct road. It just gives you different areas that you can turn. You know what I'm talking about, like the blue thing on the GPS on the map. It just tells you the different roads. So I kind of like followed it. So there's 2 roads going this way and 1 road going that way. So it's showing me to go here. So I'm like, okay, I follow. Okay, I'm online, I'm on track, I'm on the phone talking to my mom, music is good, whatever, you know, I'm feeling good because I'm like, I'm prayed up. I've been praying 2 weeks before this exam. It's here, I'm amped up, I'm excited, God's got me. Energy is just on 1,000, right? So I'm driving down that street, I'm just like, you know, peep at your GPS. I look down at the GPS and it says rerouting route. I'm like, rerouting what? Rerouting route. So at this point, I'm just like, this has got to be a joke. Like, this is traffic nightmare. This is like the worst thing that could happen right now. So I'm like, please, Lord Jesus, like, let this route not be super long so that I have enough time to get to the campus, because I still have to figure out where the building is on the campus and all that good stuff. It pushes me out a few more minutes. So I'm like, all right, I'm not going to stress. I'm going to keep calm. Let's just go ahead and let's follow the route. I follow the route and everything. It takes me off into this alternate route, and I basically get back to the road that I was supposed to get on initially. I go there and it tells me road closed. At this point, I done lost it. I'm losing my mind. I'm shitting bricks. Like, I lost it. Like, how? At this point, it's telling me, you know, I'm getting there at like 7:50 something. I'm like, I went from being a whole hour early to now scrambling to make it on campus. So something just tells me, follow this road. Just woosah, follow the road and it'll reroute you somewhere. You're gonna find your way. I follow the route, rerouting. Lo and behold, I'm now 2 minutes out. So I'm just like, amazing. That's you, God. All praises to you. That's you, Lord. I'm like, okay, cool. Checking the time. Okay, now I'm back to like 7:50. I don't even remember what time it said, but I'm getting there and I'm happy, right? So I pull up to the parking lot now, finally find the place, and it's 7:52. The first thing I had to do was, you know, bring it down a couple notches, thank God, and I took like 2 bites out of my food, all right? That's the nightmare of getting there. I checked my time. It's about 7:52, 7:53 or something like that. I have to grab my things, my little zippy bag, and head out the car. So when I was pulling up, I saw some guys walking into a general direction with zippy bag, the little Ziploc bag. Ziploc bag is a code word for LSAT. So on a Saturday on campus, you won't have anyone just walking around with a Ziploc bag with stuff in it. So had to be heading the way that I need to go. So I decided to follow them in that area. All right, cool, great. I get over there, vacant. There's no one there. So I start to freak out. I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. The only thing on the ticket is liberal arts building. So I'm just like, okay, I turn back. I go to the directory that was at the front towards where the parking lot was. And it tells me a general direction of where liberal arts building is. I walk in that direction hoping to find some people. My first stop, I saw this young lady and she was just sitting there. So I was just like, excuse me, do you know where the liberal arts building is? So she just starts looking around and she's like, the liberal art, no, I'm sorry, I don't know. Poor thing, she honestly looked like she did not know a place on that campus. She didn't even know she belonged there. Like, she had no idea. So I was just like, all right, thank you. Kept walking. Then I see this young lady walking in my direction. She sees me. She immediately goes into the phone. head in the phone. So I'm just like, she is trying to avoid me. But today you will not avoid me because I need to get to the liberal arts building. You will assist me. So I'm like, hi, do you know where the liberal arts building is? She was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't know where the liberal arts building is. Kept walking. So I'm just like, okay, God, calm down. Girl, calm down. Because at this point, I've been walking around for a while and I cannot gauge what time it is because you have to leave your cell phone and all electronic devices in the vehicle. So I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out now. I see this guy and I'm like, this is my last hope. I don't know what time it is. I feel like please don't allow me to miss this test, God. Like I just can't miss this test today. The guy's walking to me. He can make a right and he can make a left. There's a two-way path. He makes the right. And I'm like, excuse me, sir, before you turn. I was just like, do you know where the liberal arts building is? No. Just quick and easy. No. I'm just like, at this point, I feel like the tears are about to roll in. I'm getting, frustrated. Like, but I have to recenter myself. I'm like, Faith, I'm going to get here. I meant to take this test today and it's going to happen. So I turn to the left now. I see this lady in the campus shirt, the university shirt. So I'm like, I'm going to go to her. Lord, please let this be an answer. Lo and behold, I turn to walk into that lady's direction. A sign. Liberal arts. Praises be to God. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. I made it. My head, I'm doing dances. I'm doing backflips. I'm like, yes, your girl is going to make it. So the lady goes, oh, hi. Are you here for such and such campus to take the LSAT? So I'm like, yes, I am. Then she goes, are you sure you're at the right building? Am I sure what? Here we go. I'm freaking out again. I'm like, did something happen on LSAT? Was there a last minute test interchange? Like, what's going on? What does she mean if I'm at the right building? So I'm like, yeah. She was like, let me see your ticket. So I'm like pulling my tickets out and I'm freaking out. I'm like, is she here to redirect people because like it was moved and it's somewhere else? I know for a fact I don't have the time to go to another location. I am going to miss this exam. She pulls out. I pull out the ticket and she was like, get your ID out as well. She was like, oh, I'm just doing pre-screening. Yeah, go ahead right inside to go check in. Y'all, listen to me. The relief I felt. Oh my goodness. A feeling like no other. So I go inside and where everyone is like lined up and checking in and everything and like that. All right, cool. This girl, she comes by and she has a water bottle. Kid you not. Just like this. No Ziploc bag. Pens, highlighters in her hand. Water bottle under her armpit. Like that. So I'm just like, what's going on with honey right here? Like, sweetheart, what's good? So the lady's just like, oh, I'm sorry, but do you have a Ziploc bag? Everything you have must be held in a Ziploc bag and it should be able to close. So she was just like, no, I don't. So the lady's just like, okay, let me go try to find you a Ziploc bag. So she gives her a big old gallon Ziploc bag. Everything fits in there. Great, dandy. She whips out now a pack of gum in front of the girl that was checking in. So the girl is just like, literally looking like this, like, I'm sorry, but you're not allowed to bring that in the testing room, so you're gonna have to toss it. So she was just like, seriously? So she was just like, yeah, you gotta toss it. So she's like, okay, can I get a stick out and just pop it in my mouth before? She was like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna allow you to do that either because you're not allowed to chew gum during the exam. So she was just like, really? So she was like, yeah. She tossed it. Okay. Mind you, during that time, 2 other people had to throw away like prescription, non-prescribed medication, eye drops, anything of that nature. That stuff had to be gone. So we go now. I do a little prayer. I go to the bathroom. I pray. I get into my testing room. About 5 minutes after I get into my testing room, the exam starts. So I literally made it on time. Literally made it on time. By the grace of God, I was on time. So everything is read. Our, proctor gave us our information, blase, blase. Let's fast forward. Section 3, break time. 15 minutes break. We were read instructions. We can't leave our permitted area, which was the 2nd floor for us on the building. We can only go to the bathroom and the limited amount of space that they gave us on that hallway that we can go to. That's it. So I get out there, I'm having my, you know, my little break food. I run to the bathroom real quick. When I'm in the bathroom, a young lady that was to the right of me was leaving the bathroom while I was getting out of the stall. So I'm like, okay, you know, everything's great. Do a little prayer again. I felt good after those sections, you know, made a few hiccups and stuff, but I'm like, okay, solid. God's got me in this. Get back inside, and there's a little holdup. So the proctor's kind of like, you know, checking the time. The room manager checking the time. So the room manager goes to the proctor, we're missing someone. She did a head count. Lo and behold, it's young miss that's to my right. So the proctor's like, okay, let me go outside and go check to see where she might be. So she goes outside. She comes back in with the girl. The proctor goes whispers something to the room manager, and the room manager, she twists her head so fast, and she's just like, did you go downstairs? She was just like, yeah, I did. So she was just like, why did you go downstairs? So she was like, I didn't know I couldn't go downstairs. She was like, I read it in the directions to you that you cannot go downstairs. So the room manager rips the paper that I guess they did head count or something with us on, wrote something on the paper so dramatically, did it on the paper, and then we proceeded with the exam. We went on to the exam. I don't know what happened to her, but I'm hoping that, you know, she is able to get her scores and everything was well. She didn't get it canceled or anything like that, but we took the exam. Now I think we were in the last section of the exam. The young lady that we encountered downstairs with the water under the armpits and the gum, the proctor goes to her and is like, go spit your gum out. When she said that, I looked up. Did she really bring that gum in here? Like, did she spits the gum out, and I'm like, you know, if she was to get her scores canceled, I wouldn't even be mad though, because she had 3 chances to get rid of the gum, and she still snuck it in there, chewing her chop in the testing room, and you got caught. Some people just don't take life serious, I'm telling you. Then, you know, at the ending of the testing, we were asked by our room manager if we were disturbed, because during our time taking the exam, there was some chatter and noise next door. I'm not sure if there were university students that were like doing organizational work or whatever, but there was some noise. So they asked us if the noise bothered us. You know, lo and behold, a couple people raised their hand. Yes, you know, I was bothered. Yeah, it was loud, you know, whatever. It wasn't a big deal to me. So they told us, you know, we could report it or whatever we wanted to do. I'm not reporting that to LSAT. I'm getting my score, my February scores, and that's the end of that. I have finished my chapter with this LSAT business. Finito. That's that. I'm not taking it again. So, yeah, that was my crazy LSAT day story. I hope when you are taking your exam, you don't go through the craziness I did on my test day. Good luck to anyone out there that's taking the LSAT, and good luck during your preparations. If you're prepping now, prep, pray, prep and pray, and you will be okay. Don't overstress it. Don't overdo it. You will be where you need to be, and you'll get into the school that you need to get into to fulfill your destiny, if that is for you to be an attorney. Pray about everything, worry about nothing, and everything will be great. Thank you guys again for watching my video. Thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel. So I hope to see y'all again in my next video.